Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, ARK Survival Ascended on the Lost City. This is my playthrough I've been doing, so let's continue this on. Last time we flew around a little bit on the Pteranodon. Just kind of checking out some of the areas, and this week I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. We're going to get us an Argentavis this time, an Argentavis. I can't even say the word this morning. Anyway, so I'm also going to start moving in his base, so just want to show you guys, if you never watched me before or watched me play, I kind of explain some things as we go, but as I'm doing this, I want you guys to understand that I don't cheat anything in. So if you see a lot of players, a lot of YouTubers, they're like, let me show you how to do this, and then just cheat the pieces in. So I do everything legit. So I harvest it, I gather it. That's why it takes me so long to do these. I don't just hurry up and rush. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with those things. People that want to show you guys how to build certain things, that's cool. I just don't do that. I like to do these playthroughs. I also like to do some how-tos. So on these playthroughs, I like to show you guys me harvesting, so you know that I do this. It takes a while. I don't just go quick. Like I said, don't cheat them in. I gotta go get it all and harvest it all. It takes a while. So I like to play the game. So that's just so you guys understand. I'm not trying to rush out videos. So that's my explanation at the beginning. So sorry I kind of rambled for a second. But what I'm doing is I'm collecting wood, thatch, and stone so I can make some stone gateways. So I learned the engram, I think, already. I'm not sure if I showed you guys that or not. But we're going to go down here. As you see, I don't have enough. So just kind of jumping forward a little bit, but as I've been doing those, I've been gathering and crafting, and so I got to make a bunch of them. I need to make at least 4 for an Argentavis trap with 2 gates, so 4 gateways and 2 gates. And then for the little place I'm going to build in, I'm going to need at least 3 of them, I think, because one side you really can't. There's 4 entrances. There's actually 6 entrances, but there's 4 that you can use the little gates on. But one of those 4 has got a big rock in the way, so nothing can really get in there. So I don't really need to put a gateway there. We'll check it out. Maybe I'll just block it off with some foundations or something. But harvesting enough just to get these gateways going. Like I said, I'm going to need at least 7 of them total. And we'll get these going. But 4 for the Argentavis trap. That's all I'm using. So I used to do this other Argentavis trap, but on ARK Survival Evolved that I really liked, that I found from somebody else and kind of tweaked it for my own, but now it doesn't work in ARK Survival Ascended because they changed the pillars. So which is fine. You can use the gateways. Gateways are easier. People like it better. It's that building. So right here where I'm standing at, that's where I'm going to put a behemoth gateway, because as you can see, the gateway will not cover that, and I need a behemoth gateway so I can get the Rexes in and stuff like that, and Brontosaurus and Gigas eventually when I get me a Giga. I found the Gigas on the map. I also found the Karchas. I just call them Karchas. I don't know how to say those things. But on each side of this building, like I said, there's two entrances. So you got the long building. So on each side of the long, there's a big entrance and there's 2 little entrances. So I'm going to cover up these 2 little ones with these gateways. That's what I'm doing right now. And part of the problem with this thing, I mean, I love this Lost City. This map is great, but check it out. I don't know if that has to do with the Lost City building or it has to do with ARK. It probably has to do with ARK, just because building pieces now don't snap like they used to. They made some better pieces. They made some better things, but snapping-wise, things don't work like they used to work. So when you go to turn something, you like click it in place, and it has that little turn thing. It doesn't always work. And I used to go to orbital camera, which is the K mode. So I hit K on the keyboard. I call it K mode, but it's orbital camera. And then you could back out and look at it. And when I first started playing ARK, and I couldn't figure out how to do things straight, people had videos out. You can see I jumped forward a little bit till I got it in place. People had videos out about using ladders to kind of stay straight. So you would use a ladder. You get on the ladder, you'd back off the ladder, and you'd be able to keep it straight so it would fit. That don't work anymore. Because when you're trying to do them straight, even if you have it lined up straight, when you set it down, it's going to move a little bit, but just because of how it is. It's just really strange. So, and some people probably, if they watch this, would tell me, no, you can still do that. Okay. Well, I haven't been able to figure it out, because when I've tried the ladder thing, it still moves and still shifts. Because you set it down, and right after you click it, you have to click it again, because it has 2 clicks to set it in place. 1 click to line it up, and then 1 click to let go to make it fit. But you see, this one's pretty close. I don't really care about these to be perfect, as long as they're kind of perfect. Sorry, I bumped my table right there. Get me a mic stand for the wall, man. A wall mount for this mic stand. I didn't even thought about that till yesterday. Stupid me. Been doing this for years, and I'm like, why don't I just get this off the table? So I have a 3D printer, and I use all that stuff, but I decided to buy one. It was only 13 bucks instead of making one. Make one probably about the same amount of money anyway. You get the filament, you got the electricity, you got to run from running the printer. Have fun with the 3D printer, but I don't do anything. I don't sell the stuff, so I just do it for fun. So I'm working on models. I'm trying to work on ARK models, but I'm so slow. I'm so slow, man. I do so many things. Sorry, excuse me. So I'm kind of jump forward. I'm on the Pteranodon now, guys. So what I did was this spot here. I want to kind of show you guys this castle up here. There's an oil node up here as well, but this is between the Lost City area and the Red Obelisk, or the Aberration Zone. So up top on this little thing, there's a bunch of bad things up here, but there's also this castle with a bunch of cats. Look at this. It's the cat castle. I go in there and try to tame one, but I'm like, no way. Now, they had I mentioned this a couple times on Lost City. He had an overspawn of those giant elephants, and they're still overspawn, but he fixed them, so they're not overspawning anymore. But when I recorded this video was recorded on the 12th, I think. So it's still at the time of the overspawn. Let's see, what day did I record this thing? I'm looking. 8/22, excuse me, 8/22. So these two videos that comprise this one is both filmed on 8/22. So the overspawn was still happening, I think, at that point. But these cats, man, there was a couple of cats, and now cats have taken over the overspawn. So they fixed, Snowy Train fixed the overspawn of everything else, but now there's a ton of cats everywhere, so the cats just keep spawning everywhere. It's like the most spawned item in most of the areas. It's kind of weird. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's kind of funny. So just jump forward a little bit, guys. I'm using the Awesome Spyglass. That's what you see on the left side. Awesome Spyglass and the Super Spyglass are the two people we use. I don't like the Super Spyglass. I like the Awesome one. Nothing wrong with the Super one. I just prefer the Awesome one. It's just easier to use. So you click it on, and there you go. It just stays on until you turn it back off. So it stays in your inventory. It's just a better HUD for me. You can move it around and stuff. But you see that Argentavis down there? So on this spot, I found a spot where a bunch of bad things spawn as well. Another high up spot. I'll show you guys the map after I don't show the map in this section, right, but I show it right after I tame it. So you'll see where I set the trap up and everything. But these are Rexes, fighting Stegos, Ankylosaurus down there, and it's Argentavis I'm trying to get. I'm going to lead them out of the way. Just get them up, and I was trying to get them from fighting and dying, but we're going to come over here and try to set up a trap. I'm trying to find somewhere. I was flying around trying to find somewhere to set one up, but I think this spot over here looks like it'll be okay. But there's that whole plateau. So that whole raised plateau there is just a bunch of Argentavis spawn up there. It's pretty cool. So this is probably the best spot I found to get them. They do spawn in other places, the deserts area, all kind of stuff. So, but I like this spot. This spot has been a go-to for me. So since this video I recorded on 8/22, I probably tamed like 7, 8, maybe 9 Argentavis. I don't know. I gotta tell you guys, I was recording. My recorder messed up. I had this update on my thing, and I hit the record thing, and I can't remember what it was, but for some reason I had to restart my computer. It's the only way I could fix it. But it wasn't recording, so I had tamed 3 Argentavis together. Like I brought one in here, knocked it out. Then I went and got another one, brought it in here, knocked it out. Then I got a third one, brought it in here, and knocked it out. And the recorder wasn't on. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna think I cheated these or something. So, but I didn't. It was funny. So then I did it again, but I only did it with 2 because I couldn't find a third one I liked. So it's pretty funny. But the Argentavis, here we go. Got them. I got the trap set up, as you guys see. This is the old standard trap people use. You can use this for owls. You can use it for Argentavis. You can use it for a couple other things too, but if you can get them in there. But the Pteranodon can fly through the gateway, so what I'm going to try to do is just fly it in and then fly it through. Like get it in here and like follow me and get out and then close the door. But he went out, so we're going to have to get his attention. And there, he came right back at me. Cool. Hello. So what I've been finding is like with the, what do you call it? The Pathfinder thing that these guys do. You can still use the Pteranodon like I just did and fly him in there. And it works okay as long as you're quick enough to close the gateway. But you can't do what I always have done after this, is using Argentavis to tame an Argentavis. So what I used to do is fly an Argentavis at the trap, and right before I get to the trap, I fly around the back of it, and the Argentavis will keep chasing me straight and go in the trap. They will not do that on Ark Survival Ascended. They will, as soon as you hit that trap, they'll see the trap, they'll see it as a structure with that pathfinder they put on, and they'll turn around and fly away. So the only way to do it is to get them close enough like that, and then run inside the trap and pull out my crossbow and shoot them once and make them fly at me and come back in the trap. And they're going to hit you once, maybe twice, and you just close the trap and get out. But it works the same. I'll show you guys. I'll do it a couple times in future episodes because I'm going to tame more Argentavis. This one's only a level, what, 90? Or 130? I can't even see those numbers. Pretty cool colors, but yeah, not the highest. But we'll tame it. I like any colors on the Argentavis other than the standard brownish orange, and white. So any kind of colors. And I still have the, what's this event? The 10-year anniversary event on. Yeah, came out in 2015, 2025 they turned on the event, and I'm still running it. The last event they came out with, the Summer Bash, I skipped it. I was like, I don't care about that. I want to care about this one. I like this one. They got these party dodos, man. You can pick up these cakes on them. If you guys see that in my inventory, I have a couple. You pick up these cakes, man. You can use it for help the baby dinos mature quicker. You can help the tames go quicker, whatever ones you find. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So I need some prime meat. We don't know prime meat. That stuff all spoiled. Come up here and see if I can find something dead. What's that? That's an egg. Hello, Rex egg. Not that I really need that, but there's an Alpha Rex. I don't think I'm going to mess with an Alpha Rex with this Pteranodon. Let's see if I can get him off the cliff. See, it's the Pathfinder, but it'll stop if he hits a cliff. You got to let him hit you to get off the cliff. Or if they get close enough and try to bite you, they might fall off too. Watch, let's see if I can do it. Yep, you got close enough. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Go down there, buddy. We're looking up here for some stuff to eat. I need a baby. There's some babies. No babies? I need a baby dino. That's the one, or the best thing I think about babies. There's a baby Bronto. Don't mess with that. They give you prime meat. That's the best thing about babies. You can also use them to grab them. You know, I found the other day I was playing on Lost Island, and I found these Bronto that was fighting a Rex, and it was like a 140 Bronto. And I think I recorded this part. I think this one did not mess up. Oh, there's a baby. Baby Triceratops. We'll get this one. So anyway, the Rex, I kind of hovered around, and the Rex killed the mama. And then the baby, I tried to claim the baby and take the baby real quick. But the baby, like, wasn't there. It was weird. It was glitched out. And then I flew on top of the hill, which is in the same area. I was actually in this very area right here. And I flew on top of the hill, and there was another Bronto that was a little lower level. It was like level 15. So I went from a 140 to a 15. And I killed the mama. And then I tried to grab the baby and tame the baby, and the baby wasn't there again. It was weird. And I say it wasn't there because I flew away and came back, and they were gone. So I think they were just like glitched or didn't exist or something. I don't know. It was weird. But then, like, probably 10 minutes later, I found another Bronto, killed the mama, and I claimed the baby and took it. So it was just weird that those two, it could have just been this area. Dude, he tried to take my meat. That sneaky dillo. I killed that baby and took the meat, and that dillo tried to steal it from me. I got it, though. Those trikes were trying to get to me. Too bad, guys. I'm sorry I killed your baby. It's a horrible game. They make us kill your baby, and they make you watch. You can't protect your baby. This is so bad, guys. This sounds so horrible. Every time I think about it, it's like, dude. I mean, you gonna go steal your baby or kill your baby? It's horrible, man. This game is sadistic. So I throw this prime meat in the Argentavis. We're gonna let it go, and then kind of jump forward, guys. We're not gonna sit here and wait while it tames. I just hung out here and messed with the map a little bit. Here's the map. I was trying to do the waypoints, and then waypoints, by the way, you gotta have them turned on the bottom. And then when they're on the map, to make them highlight, you got to actually click on the waypoint on the map. So create the waypoint like I'm doing, and then once it's there, click on it on the map, and then it'll highlight, and you'll be able to see it as you're flying around. So you mark your base, you can always get back to your base. I have all of the dinos that I tamed are all highlighted, so I went and turned them off in this episode, but I cut all that out because you guys don't need to see that. No one wants to watch me mess around with that stuff. People don't want to listen to you ramble either, but I ramble. There we go. Skipping forward. Argy's almost tamed. There we go. We got us an RJ. Call this one Nightshade. I think it was level 140 when it tamed. So what is that? 2 something? Yeah, we're at 196. I can't remember. I can't even see, guys. It's so small for me. It's hard for me to see. I don't even have a saddle for it yet. We'll get a saddle. So we're just going to lead it back to the base, guys. We're going to end the episode here. I don't want to keep going on about this, but here we go. We're back to the little base and the little area I have. There's a roof up here where I've been parking the Pteranodon in the building, but I'm going to park it up here because the Argentavis will fit up here. Hello, where'd you go? Come here. Follow me. Get under this roof. Come here. Come on, come on. There you go. Okay, stop following. Land. Land. I need a saddle, man. I really need a saddle. Land. There we go. Alright, guys, we got Argentavis. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And as always, I will see you next time.